Good morning, everyone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up for you today, because this is all about you. I don't know if you joined us for the saged full moon ceremony. It was insane. But also the Patreon September update as that came in. I'm like, so I'm being very, like, I don't want spoilers in there if you haven't done it yet, because what's dropping in, and this is like me coming online differently. So that's what's happening as we get closer to activate. Like, I thought I just got to turn on other people, and they're like, oh no, would you like your Mayan memories? Would you like your Atlantean memories? And I'm like, oh shit, oh shit. So like, that's the level of new spaces that I'm in. And so that September update, like, you could feel it. It was something different. I was like, oh damn. So I think certainly with the Akashic, and probably even here as we move into community, permission to get more fucking weird, permission to remember more of our memories and more of our starseed, and permission just to stop being afraid of being fully ourselves. I think that's what I'm experiencing right now. And it's new, and it's wild, and it's terrifying, and it's exhilarating. And my own process is, if I haven't known how to do it before, how will I know now and not fuck it up? So like, cool, we're all being asked to be so much more of ourselves now. And may we have the courage to do that. So maybe that's what we go in with a little bit today. Can we have the courage to be more of ourselves, and whatever missteps and mistakes we think we've made in the past, can those be softened? We're going to go with an 11 minutes quiet when we move into quiet. So I'm going to just bring you in kind of gently, hopefully not talk too much. Sound, I know, is not great. It's not supposed to be. This is not about like me providing an experience. It's about you. So for this moment, I just want you to bring wherever your consciousness is, wherever your awareness is within your body. Just identify it. Maybe ask it all to coalesce. Ask it all to come to one place, one point. Good. And perhaps you'd like to just move up and down your body, seeing if there's anything that wants either intention today, attention today. What is it that you need? And when you said yes to being here, what parts of you have something to give back to you today? Okay, great. We're going to drop that place of consciousness. Let's just call it that. It might take a shape, a symbol, a color, however that is for you is perfect. But let's let it come down into that second shanka, second chakra. This is where your fear of you being you will come from. It's from family, it's from program, it's from lineage, it's from socialization. And if you feel okay doing a few breath of fire is going to be equal inhale and exhale. And on that inhale, the belly is drawn in. On the exhale, the belly is extended. And let's let this breath of fire just maybe break up some of whatever might be the fear, the stagnation, the unknowing. Coming gently back into breath, and then drop yourself down through root, down through feet. Giving your body a directive to easily let go and clear anything that might have been broken up right there. Then in this place, as you're entering the void, see if there's a vessel, container, a symbol, a god or a goddess that carries you down. Just recognize that you're not in this alone. Maybe some Sam Na'em. Sam Na'em is the prayer for dissolving and surrendering. Sam Na'em breaks up the illusion of fixed reality. Sam Na'em. Sam Na'em. It expands you back into the void. Sam Na'em. Allowing yourself to be suspended and perfect now, wherever you are. We're going to move into our 11 minutes of silence. I'm going to mute it over here just in case anything gets loud or weird. No, not late. And in this time, with so many planets in retrograde, there is nothing to do. So watch for each time that your brain tries to tug you somewhere. Drop it back into the void. Hand it back over. Sam Na'em. Allow the slowing down of all of the planets to be the perfect excuse and blessing and invitation for you to slow down as well. I want you to feel all of the molecules of your body dissolving as well. Every cell, every bone, every organ, every thought, every belief, every fear, every joy. And I want you to, in your dissolved state, to feel more yourself than you've ever been. If there's any pieces of your body, pieces of your consciousness, you're still clumped together, trying to hold on. Samna am, let it go. Let all of you dissolve. Samna am. Allow your breath to deepen just a bit. And with the exhale, dissolving even more. See if you can scatter all of these molecules of you to all corners of the void. If you feel lightheaded at any point in time, know that's a really good sign that you're in the right space. If you don't, it's okay. Sometimes when things get unfamiliar, the body and the nervous system tries to move into action. No need. And ever so gently rising from underneath the void. Allow your consciousness, or what you call you, and your soul, to start attracting the pieces of you back together, refreshed, renewed, rebuilt, all sickness removed, all stress removed. Bring you back together divinely in your perfection. Notice what that gathering of your cells feels like. And with 3 deep breaths, I want you to rise your awareness into your heart, please. Wherever you've been, calling yourself back into the joy and bliss of this body. I'm seeing if there's anything they want to do to keep this open. Your feet, let's keep your feet activated for, they say 3 days. So anytime that you want to drop something down into that, you may. Anytime that this world might feel a little stressful or overwhelming or irritating, you could also just slip and slide right back down. You're like, not now, y'all. If staying in this state is what you need today, I get it. It feels pretty good. You can't spend too much time here. And pulling yourself all the way back in. Maybe moving your body in a new way. Maybe seeing your life in a new way. Whew. How are you feeling? Anybody resist getting down there? And once you got down there, you're like, I'm not leaving. Funny to watch a brain. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna go down there. Fuck off. The breath of fire, they say, important to break things up. The Psalm Na'am was like the dissolving. Let those be tools that help you anytime that you need them. What I found fascinating today as I was in there was like there was this part of me that was my light or myself or what, whatever soul aspect that wanted to keep like pulling the pieces back together. And I'm like, no, like I need you to scatter more. I don't need pieces to come back together. But there was this very clear sense for me of like my light attracted all of these pieces to me. And my light attracted all of these pieces of dark because the dark's like, oh, what's that? That's cool. So like in this way, it wasn't, no polarity, no good, bad, no judgment in it. But like in my lightness down there, all of these things wanted to come in and play. Oh. And I think that might be showing up for you more. If you are the brightest person that people see or meet or encounter, they're going to be attracted to you. They're going to want something from you. Maybe they've never met an enlightened being, and so they'll walk by you and they're like, what is so don't assume that it's judgment. They may not have encountered one such as you. And as we approach the season of Samhain and Dia de los Muertos, there are other beings who will be attracted to your light. So be very clear with whatever energetic practices you have. I had a client yesterday and she had all of these dead people around an aspect of her. And I was like, huh, it's really weird. Turns out that she leads alternative to suicide circles. And so the kids who were around her were kids on the other side, and they called themselves the successes. The ones who had killed themselves and taken their lives, they felt like that was successful. And so they were all clumped around her. Anyway, that could, if we don't know that's going on, and these beings are attracted to our light because we're the brightest thing they see, they assume we must be some version of God, or God, don't know how to get anywhere else. It'll fuck with our energetic fields and ability to be here. So we lovingly send them on home. Yeah. Send them on home. Anyone else have anything they want to share? Yeah, it goes deep. I get that too. Doesn't need to be shared. But the opportunity is here.
Andy, and team. Hi everybody. Cosmic team here. I was coming in with visualization of eyeball, and in breath going into the pupil of the eyeball, like the void, right? And you're speaking, just sentencing, came in with then realizing there's infinite eyeballs. And I like when the word weird comes up. That's like a Germanic word. Weird.
For the Akashic Web.
Word. Yeah. Right. And the all-knowing and controlling of destiny. So it's cool to be weird. Like, weird has a meaning that's very strong to me, and I like that. So thanks for pulling that in. But just, I don't really have a meditation process. It's fun to play and feel it. And so kind of choosing whichever eyeball or way to go, just as infinite. So I got the infinity symbol, just kind of coalescing with the in and out, which is also right. The Ganusa shape is the moon shape, but it goes, it just curves infinitely.
Yep.
So that's kind of where this meditation had me amazed and just kind of enjoying that.
I'll click in one other piece for you, that the eyeball is the symbol of the highest self, the soul. So in the Egyptian, if we're trying to find where our soul is, find the fucking eyeball. And if you can then move that eyeball, like, then you're in harmony with soul in some way.
Yeah, so it's not quite my eyeball, but it's my eyeball. Like, it's related or connected. It's hard to define it. And sometimes it takes a really cool shape, dragon eye. And sometimes it's just sort of there, like the eye is there. So I have to get to know it better.
But also ask, like, whose eyeball is it? So, like, as you can sense all of them, like being able to trace back, that feels very multidimensional to me, of like, where could you go and what beings of self.
Yeah, access to it. I really do think I can access that then.
Hello,
and
dragon.
Just kind of take a breath in and out in all directions and kind of see what plays in there.
because part of what we're really working with is like, none of this is real, right? This is not the real place. This is not the real thing. Reality is not fixed. Nothing is fixed. So when we can begin to like, oh, just play with it a little bit different, and on that web of weird, dance with it a little bit different. Even if enough of us begin dancing on the web will change itself and shake some shit out and affect others. And I forgot about the web of weird. Yeah, my Mayan Atlantean has been the loudest recently. And I'm like, Egypt, where's Egypt? And they're like, no, we're not. We've got other pieces. So thank you for the web of weird. And I did send an email to somebody yesterday, and she's like, what will I gain from Activate? And somehow that question really pissed me off. I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know. But they did say it was kind of like training with the Norns was like one of the phrases that came through, right? When we know how to weave the web, which is certainly what we're working on at this time, I think. Those Norns, the web of weird. Anybody else feeling funky since that moon?
You're muted.
Oh, yeah, Dee, come on in. Hold on. We can't hear you, David. Hold on. You know, we're so cute.
Yeah. Okay. I pulled a crop circle card like right before our session, and this is what we got.
Come on! Okay. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
So that's awesome.
Fuck yeah. Right there. Thank you. I always find it funny, people who still need proof that this shit is real, and then we show up here and we're like,
I was gonna say, you can't really see it, but there's a drawing of a dragon's eye on my wall in the back that I did. So that was really cool to hear you guys say that. And in my visualization, I like saw myself literally as I am right now. I love dragons, they're my favorite.
yeah, no, this sits here all the time. That's funny.
I saw myself I saw like my third eye like come forward like in the void, and I don't usually like see the void, so it was like it's very cool that, and I kind of like forgot that in my visualization until you guys were talking about the eyes, and so that's just a really cool connection that we're all having. And I also keep seeing like blue people in all of like the meditations that we've been doing recently. So I'm like, oh, I don't know who these people are, but this is kind of cool. So
I'll say of the blue is the color of truth, according to Egyptians. So if you see the blue beings, you know that they're kind of like vibrating at a different caliber, different frequency. Yeah, we're doing a lot of it. We're accessing some Atlantis stuff this time in ways that we never have before. So I wouldn't be surprised if like some of that's coming through with the blue beings as well. But I also like, did you guys happen to see that picture of a blue banana the other day? A blue banana that tastes like vanilla ice cream. So when you say the blue, I think of banana, right? Because that is as sophisticated as my brain is in all of these pictures. Oh, that blue banana, that was good. So curious, so curious. Blue and white for the Egyptians would be the same color. It's the highest frequency. Lots of snakes and dragons we'll be working with at some point in this mystery school container of Activate. So those of you who are not actively participating, but you'll still be getting the keys and codes. So like if you just have dragons, you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's us. Play with it. Let it be a sacred invitation for you to do it on your own and remember and learn. Yeah, the dissolving was really interesting today, and it was like very specific, and it was very like just keep letting it go, keep letting it go, keep letting it go, keep letting it go. Yeah, we're going to be participating in other realities here. I mean, I think we already have a lot. During 2020, it felt like everything split, like, you know, two versions of reality. Magenta Pixie has talked about the three version of the trifurcation. Just like that's going to be amping up for us this winter. where we will, and I don't even know what the try means yet. Fucking meaning. Somebody asked me the other day, she's like, I don't understand what that means. And I'm like, why the fuck would you? Like, stop with trying to make some meaning. Meaning has no fuck, like, stop. I don't see what I'm supposed to do. And why the fuck do you think you should be able to see anything at all right now? No, you can't. No, you can't. And specifically for us, we're going to be working with both Thoth and Jehudi. So we're going to be working like outside of cosmic reality. So Ray, when you said the blue beings, like the blue beings are the ones that are outside of this realm. That's what we're going to be accessing, creating the gateways to go back and forth in between. So if you remember the chant, which is Ong Jehudi, for anytime you get two in your head, Ong Jehudi, we're surpassing around meaning. Meaning is meaningless now. Direct experience. Bring it on. I trust direct experience. The rest of it, I don't fucking know. Why should I? So in this way, we're gaining mastery of new realms because we can't see what it is. We can't feel what it is. We don't know what it is. We're being asked to create it, live it, participate in it. Okay, well, make it fun. I'll keep showing up. Let there be blue bananas there and I'll fucking show up. Blue banana. And I'm like, isn't that also just like a sign? Maybe they've existed for a long time, but like all the things in this world that we are getting access to. Fuck. You thought bananas were just yellow? Nope, not in the new reality. They're any color you want. And purple, what was it? Purple tomatoes I saw the other day too. I've had purple carrots, purple tomatoes. See, chatty and meaningless. Perfect vibe right now. So I have a girlfriend coming over who just lost her beloved pet, and we're going to do a little bit of a ceremony. So if there's nothing else here, I'm going to get ready for some psychopomping over here. Glad you were here. Love you. Yeah, dip in as needed. Best place to be when shit's going down. Like just get in there. Don't need to be up here. Okay, love you, honey. See you soon.